Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Live, Flow, Grow. My name is Christina. It's a new month, February, so for the beginning of the month I decided to go with strong flow. We're gonna work on our core, we're gonna work on strengthening the upper back and the shoulders. I will give my wrists a little bit of a break and I invite you to do the same thing. But if you want to work on your wrist strengthening, by all means, stay on them. Modify as we go, make this flow yours. Keep in mind child's pose is always available, and if you want to support yourself throughout your practice, feel free to use blocks, a chair, whatever works for you. We are going to be sitting down on our mat in easy seated pose. As you find your easy seated pose, I want you to close your eyes and lean your shoulders back. Deepen your breath. Give yourself the time and the permission to connect to yourself. Feel your sitting bones heavy. Feel the support of the ground beneath you. Dedicate this time for yourself, for your practice. Nothing else to do, nowhere else to be. Arrive right here, right now, for your practice. One more deep breath here. Keep your eyes closed and gently start rolling your head. As you do that, scan your neck and see if there's any pinching, any pain. And if you have to stay a little bit longer in a stretch, do it as you breathe. Allow your body to open with the help of your breath. Keep rolling, exploring your neck. And come back to center. Roll your shoulders back and down. Warming up the shoulders, the shoulder blades, your upper back. And now back and forth. You can place the hands by your side if this is more accessible for you. Keep your eyes closed and try to tune into the movement of your body. Good. From here, place your hands on your thighs. Cat-cow in a seated position. Inhale, send the heart up. Look up, squeeze your shoulder blades down your back. And exhale, round through the spine. Pull your belly in. Let your shoulders roll. Feel opening between the shoulder blades. One more time, inhale, open. And exhale, round. One more time. And round. Try to isolate the movement to be of your back instead of your sitting bones. Inhale, open. Send the heart up, open through the collarbones. Squeeze your shoulder blades down your back and exhale, round. Last one. And round. Good. You can blink the eyes open now. From here, lean over your right knee and turn to the left one. Come up. One more time, lean over, folding. Keep both of the sitting bones down on the mat. 2 more times. Feel the stretch in your low back. Coming back to center and left to right this time, changing the direction of the circle. As you lean, keep in mind both of the sitting bones should be down on the mat. Try to keep your spine long. Last one. Good, come back to center. Extend the arms in front of you, clasp your hands and start rolling your wrists. I'll try to be really gentle with my wrists. On this flow, I will stay on my forearms most of the time, and I invite you to do the same thing. But if you work on wrist strengthening, feel free to stay on your wrists for as long as you want to. Lay down on your back. Palms of the hands are down. Lift the feet up. Pull your belly in, connect to your core. You can have a slight bend in your knees. Flex your feet and send the heels away from you. Lower your right leg down, bring it up to hover, and lift up. Left leg goes down, hover it, lift up, engage your core, move your legs with the help of your core. One more time, right goes down, lift it up. Left one goes down, lift it up, bring your feet to touch, lower your feet all the way down, bring them to hover, pull your belly in, and lift up. One more time, going all the way down to hover, and lift up. Last one, lift up. Keep your feet to touch. Lower them 1/3 of the way. Pull your belly in 2/3 of the way. Bring them all the way down to hover. Strong abs. Lift up. 2 more times, you got this. Bring them 1/3 the way. 2/3 of the way. 3/3, hover. And lift up. Last one, 1/3 of the way, 2/3. Lower, hover. You might shake a little bit, and that's normal. Keep pulling your abs in. Lift up, hug the knees in towards the chest. Shake from side to side. From here, let your feet fall. Bridge pose, palms facing down, root down through the 4 corners of your feet and lift the hips up. And release. Lift up. And release. Lift up. This time you're going to reach the arms up and over the head. And release. One more time. Lift up with the arms going up. And release. A last one. Lift up. And we're going to stay here. Keep lifting your hips up. Engage your glutes. And release that. Bring your hands down by your side. Extend the left leg along the mat. Right knee. Have happy baby on the right side. Take it easy. It's just the beginning of the practice. You don't have to go for the outside edge of your right foot. You can grab your shin, the ankle. And one more breath here. Good, release that. Extend the right leg along the mat. Bend the left knee in. and grab your left shin. Or if you live in a more bendy body, you can grab a hold of the outside edge of your left foot. Extend the left leg along the mat. Bend the right knee in one more time. This time I'm going to bend the left knee in at 90 degrees and place your right ankle right on top of your left thigh. Bring your hands on the back of the left thigh and pull the thigh in. Flex both of your feet. Figure 4 on your back. You can play with intensity here. Pulling your left thigh in will be a lot more intense stretch in your right hip. And if you want to take it easy, you can really keep the left thigh away from your body. Good, extend the legs out. Bend the left knee in. Right knee at 90 degrees, left ankle right on top of your right thigh. Hands on the back of the right thigh. You can pull the thigh in towards you, deepening your stretch, or you can keep it away from you. Release that. Hug both of the knees in towards the chest. Place your hands in the back of the knees and rock up and down along the spine. And when you get enough momentum, transition into the top of the mat. Place the hands down and find tabletop. From here, extend the legs back, coming into plank pose. In your plank pose, pull your belly in. Lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Shift forward, find plank. Lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. One more time, shift forward, find plank pose. Lift up and back, downward facing dog. Last one. Warming up your shoulders. Good. When you get to the last downward facing dog, press evenly into the palms of the hands, lengthen through your arm bones, and start pedaling your feet. Stretching through your whole back body. Good, shift forward, find plank pose now. One hand at a time, lower down on your forearms. Forearm plank, pull your belly in. Turn your feet to your right. You can stack your feet or keep them in one long line and open into side plank. Keep pulling your belly in. Keep lifting your hips up. Come back through center and turn your feet to your left. Come back through center. Untuck your toes, lower your hips. Sphinx pose. Extend your arms in front of you. Open the chest up. Good, move your hands back. In, elbows right underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes under, lift the hips up and back, plank pose. This time we're going to lift all the way up, coming into downward facing dog on our forearms. Really push the floor away from you here. Engage through your shoulders, through your shoulder blades. Inhale, right leg up. Bend the knee in towards the chest. Send it back. Bend the knee in and send it back. Last one, bend the knee in. Send it back. Bend the knee in. This time come all the way up on your hands. Step the foot between the hands. Drop your left knee down, untuck your toes. Low lunge. Reach the arms up. Clasp your hands and lean to your right. Come up, lean to your left. Come all the way up, unclasp your hands, place your hands down, lift the back knee up, step back, find plank pose. Lower halfway down, inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Shift forward, find plank. Lower all the way down on your forearms. Pull your belly in. Lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog on the forearms. Inhale, left leg up. Bend the knee in towards the chest. Send it back. Bend the knee in. Send it back. Bend the knee in. Send it back. Last one, bend the knee in. Lift up on your hands and step it through. Low lunge. Reach the arms up. Clasp your hands and pull the clasp away from you. Let your hips sink. Lean to your left, opening through the right side body. Come back up and lean to your right. Come back up. Bring the hands down. See if you can tuck your back toes under. Lift the back knee up. Bring the hands on your hips and step to the top of the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up, look up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, slide your hands on your shins, create a flat back. Exhale, fold. One more time, halfway lift and fold. Last one. And fold. Press down and come all the way up. Hands down by your side. Step your right foot back for warrior one. Make sure your feet are hip width apart. Bend the left knee, reach the arms up. Pin your back heel down as you pull your belly in. Windmill your hands down. Find plank pose. Come all the way down on your forearms, one hand at a time. Take your time. Right leg up, pull your belly in, right knee to the right elbow. Send it back. Right knee, left elbow. Send it back, right knee in, and send it back. Lift the left leg up. Left knee, left elbow. Send it back. Left knee, right elbow. Send it back, left knee in towards the chest, and step it back. This time we're gonna do knee in towards the elbow, and we're gonna round through the back. Right knee in, right elbow lift, and send it back. Right knee, left elbow lift up, and send it back. Right knee in towards the chest, and send it back. Left one, left knee in, lift up round, and send it back. Left knee, right elbow lift up, pull the belly in, and send it back. Left knee in towards the chest, and send it back. Good. Drop your hips down. Untuck your toes. Coming into Sphinx pose. Keep your elbows underneath the shoulders this time as you really roll your chest forward. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Two more breaths here. Tuck the toes under, lift the hips up and back. Find plank pose on your forearms. Lift your hips up, downward facing dog. On the forearms. You're more than welcome to come into regular downward facing dog on your wrists. Inhale, right leg up. Bend the knee in. Come up on your wrists, on your hands, and step the foot between the hands. Lower your back, heel down for warrior two. Windmill the arms up. Open out to the side. Stay active in your arms. Pull your belly in and really tuck your tailbone down. Find both of your feet, root down through them. Flip your front palm, reverse, reach up, reach back. The left hand maybe comes on your right hip. Deepen the bend of your right leg. Straighten out your front leg. Right hand comes down, extend the left arm. And triangle pose. Right hand slides all the way down on your right shin, left arm up. Keep tucking your tailbone under as you reach your hands into opposite directions. Lift the back, heel up. Bring both of the hands to the top of the mat and step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Ground down, come all the way up. And bring the hands down by your side. Reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. And fold. Press down, come all the way up. Hands down by your side. Step your left foot back, warrior one. Bend the right knee, pin your left heel down as you reach the arms up. Connect to your core here. Clasp your hands and pull the clasp away from you. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen through your whole side body. Slowly windmill the hands down. Step back in plank. And from here, lowering down on forearm plank. In your forearm plank, lift the right leg up, pull your belly in. Right knee, right elbow, send it back. Right knee, left elbow, send it back. Right knee in towards the chest. And cross it, forward triangle on your forearms. You got this. Turn your hips to the right. The left arm comes up. Keep lifting your hips up. Keep pulling your belly in. The left hand comes down. Let your hips drop down as you turn the chest down towards the mat. You can open the palms up here. Or if you want to go a little bit deeper, slide your left hand underneath the right one and twist. Extend the right arm forward. Slide your right hand down, press yourself up. And from your hands, tuck your back toes under, lift up, and step your right foot back. Come down on your forearms. Lift the left leg up, left knee, left elbow. Send it back. Left knee, right elbow. Send back. Left knee in towards the chest. Fall in triangle. Extend the left leg across. Turn your hips to your left. Stay on your forearms. Lift your hips up. Right arm up and over. Good. Right hand comes down. Let the hips drop. And turn your chest down. Even if you want to go a little bit deeper, you can go for the twist. Right hand underneath the left one. Find your right shoulder down on the mat as you extend the left hand up. Slide your left hand back, press yourself up. Press up into regular plank. Lift the left knee up. Step the foot between the hands. Lower your back, heel down for warrior two. Windmill the arms up. Look down, make sure your heels are in one line. Open through the reach of your fingertips. Pull your belly in. Flip your front palm, reverse your warrior. Right hand comes on your left hip as you sink a little bit deeper into the left knee. Come back through center. Straighten out the left leg, triangle pose. Left hand slides down your left shin, right arm up. Bring the right hand down. Find a wide stance, parallel with your feet. Come on your fingertips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Find your forearms one more time. Press your elbows down. Come on your toes and lift the hips up. And release. One more time. Lift up. Shift your weight on your toes. Press your elbows down. And release. Last one. And release. Come all the way up into half lift. Turn to the top of the mat. And step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Ground down and come all the way up. And bring the hands down by your side. Inhale, reach the arms up, look up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift and fold. Place your hands down, step back, find plank pose. From here, lower your knees down and come and sit on your heels. Tuck all 10 toes under so you can stretch the sole of the foot. Inhale, right arm up. Lift yourself up. Lean back, open, and release. Left arm up. Lift your hips up. Lean back, and release that. One more time on your right. And one more time on your left. Camel pose, lift the hips up. I want you to really pull your belly in here and feel length through your tailbone. Untuck your toes. Place your hands on your low back. Fingers up or fingers pointing down, your choice. My only advice is keep hugging your elbows in towards the midline. From here, lift the chest up, send the hips further away from you a little bit, but keep pulling your belly in. Engage your glutes. See if you can reach your left heel and then the right one. Open the chest up. 2 more breaths. Slowly, with control, press yourself up. Bring the hips down and rest in child's pose. Extend the arms forward and let the crown of the head drop. From here, slide down on your belly and open your arms out in T position. Turn on your right shoulder, bring the right foot back, open the left arm up. Coming back through center. Turn on the top of the left shoulder as you lift the right arm up. Breathe into the stretch of your left shoulder. Slowly come back down through center. Keep the arms in T position. Lift the palms of the hands up. Feel your chest up. And release. One more time. And release. This time lift up. Bring the hands back. Clasp your hands and pull the clasp away from you. See how far you can lift your chest up. Two more breaths here. And release. Let your shoulders roll down, rest on one of your sides. Feel the opening between the shoulder blades and send your breath into your upper back. Good, turn the head and rest on the other side. You shake your hips, making sure there's no tension in your low back. Slowly come back to center, press yourself up, and find your sitting bones. This is going to be the last core engagement for today. We are going to find both pose Navasana. Find that sweet spot between your sitting bones and your tailbone. Bend the knees in towards the chest and lift the feet up. From here, open the arms out. Palms facing up, chest is open, the collarbones are lengthening. Lower halfway down, hover, lift up, lower down, low boat, lift yourself up, lower down, pull your belly in, lift up. Two more times, lower down, lift up. Last one. And lift up. Good. Find your balance. Extend the arms up. Strengthen one leg. And then the other one. Stay here. Pull the belly. Lift, 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 and release. Come to lay down on your back. Bring the feet down on the mat. Feet hip width apart. Lift the hips up. Clasp your hands underneath the sitting bones. Bridge pose. Turn the tops of the arms down. Puff the chest up. Press the hands down as you lift the hips up. We're going to stay here for 3 more breaths. And release. Next pose is wheel pose. If you don't have wheel in your practice, you can start with me, see how you feel, and maybe stay at some of the steps, working on opening and getting into wheel pose. Flip your hands down, fingers in, pointing towards you. Hug the elbows in. Find your legs. When you have that, press yourself up on the crown of the head. Keep lifting yourself. Don't put any pressure on your neck. From here, you can stay here if you want, or you can extend the arms, lifting up into your pose, stretching the whole front body. Wherever you are, I'm going to be here for 5 breaths. Slowly lower yourself down the same way you came up, and hug the knees in towards the chest. Rock from side to side. Happy baby. See if you can grab the outside edges of the feet this time. You should be a little bit more open. And still rock from side to side, or stay still in your happy baby. And release that. Extend your feet out. Open the arms up. Let your hands fall open. You can bend the elbows if you want. Press the back of the head down and lift the chest up. Lengthen your shoulder blades down away from the ears. Take a couple of breaths here with an open heart. Keep your hands the way they are. Cross your right leg right on top of the left one. And let them fall to the left, finding gentle twists in your belly. But keep both of the shoulder blades down on the mat. You can turn your gaze towards your right elbow, right hand. Good. Slowly come back through center. Again, don't move the hands. Don't move your shoulders. Cross the left leg on top of the right one and let them fall to the right. Stack your hips and turn your gaze to the left. Last breath here. Slowly come back through center, uncross your legs and let them fall open. Take as much space as you need to for your final Shavasana pose. You can keep the hands the way they are, or you can bring them down by your side. Your choice of how you want to end your practice today. Whatever you are, swallow once. Swallow twice. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out of the mouth. One more time, take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale. And last one. And exhale. Good. Put a gentle smile on your face, making sure there's no tension in your facial expression, making sure there's no tension in your neck. Rock your head from side to side. Allow your breath to take you deeper and deeper into your Shavasana pose. And this is how we're going to end our practice today. You're more than welcome to stay here for as long as you want to. Thank you so much for your time, your practice, and your energy. Namaste. I hope that you liked that video. Let me know in the comment section below. If you have any questions, comments, thoughts, concerns, I'd love to hear them. If you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe. If you want to share that video with a friend or two, feel free to do that. I would love to share my content with as many people as I can. Thanks again for practicing with me. Until the next Thursday.